Sometimes you stumble upon a conspiracy that's so all-encompassing, so pervasive, that you doubt the evidence right before your eyes. This can't possibly be real, you tell yourself. Nobody's talking about it, so I must be imagining it. I must be seeing things that aren't there. But every day as I look through my subscriptions feed on YouTube, I'm confronted by a fact that seems so plain, so obvious that I can't deny it. I can't doubt myself anymore. I can't pretend this isn't happening. I don't care if I'm the only person who sees it or believes it. It's time for this truth to come out of the darkness and into the light. Everyone's Canadian. What the crap is going on in Canada? I follow hundreds of video creators, videographers, and filmmakers on YouTube, and I'm in the habit of just sort of assuming that they're American because they seem to be speaking with an American accent. But so often they actually turn out to be Canadian. And not just a few of them, a ton of them. The entire country of Canada has a population maybe equivalent to California. But for whatever reason, a disproportionate number of the channels that I follow turn out to be from Canada. Peter McKinnon, Matti Haapoja, Lizzie Peirce, Chris Howe, Becki and Chris, Daniel Schiffer, J.R. Alli, Jesse Driftwood, Lee Zavitz, Zach Ramelan, Mark Bone, Marina Bruno, Patrick Tomasso, Tristan Barrocks, Camera Conspiracies. Next thing I know, I'm going to find out that Gerald Undone is Canadian.
By the way, shout out to Camera Canada for helping me out with videos like these.
As a red-blooded American, I have questions. Why is everyone from Canada? I would expect most of the people I follow in the film and video space to maybe be from LA or New York or Chicago or something like that. But it never seems to work out that way. I'll just be sitting there watching a random video about editing or color grading or camera gear. And once again, I realize that the person I'm watching is yet another member of the Canadian creator cabal. Now, I've watched every season of Corner Gas, so I know a thing or two about Canada. When I was growing up, I even spent a lot of time in Ontario. Fun fact, one of the first times my dad ever sent me into a store to buy something on my own was in Canada. He sent me into the store to buy a gallon jug of milk. And it turns out that in Ontario, they sell milk in bags by the liter. I'm an American kid trying to buy a gallon jug of milk in Ontario. I was never so terrified in my life. Anyway, I have some experience with Canada, but for the life of me, I can't understand what's happening here. There must be something in the syrup up there because all these Canadian videographers and cinematographers and content creators are just thriving like crazy on YouTube. I've tried to ignore it. I've tried to brush it off as a coincidence, but it's happening so often. Like every day I'm finding out that someone else is Canadian. The only thing still keeping me tethered to reality is that Josh Yeo from Make Art Now is still apparently American, although I wouldn't be surprised one day to have him tear off his face and reveal a Canadian underneath. I have no idea what any of this means. All I know is that I'm going to be keeping a very close eye on our seemingly innocent neighbors to the north until I can figure out what the heck is going on with them that makes them so good at all this. I'm James Archer, and I make videos about making videos, and apparently sometimes also videos about Canadians.